What's up, guys? Doug here. Today I'm going to be talking a little bit about my New Year's resolutions. But before I get to that, I just want to go into a quick little explanation of this video and why I chose to use it. Okay, so this gameplay definitely isn't one of my better ones. I actually only go even in this game. But the reason I chose to use it is to show how anyone can level up in prestige quickly. I didn't go into this game with the intention to get points and keep a low kill-death ratio. It was just a coincidence. But in this game, I get 6,240 score, and I believe at the end of it, I don't have it recorded, but I got 45,000 experience just alone in this one game. And the secret to that isn't using the super high kill streaks or using these overpowered classes. You can do it with just about any class you want. Now, the main reasons that I got a lot of experience is because if you look at my kill streaks, I'm using the UAV, the hunter-killer drone, and the counter UAV. Now, the UAV and the counter UAV both give plus 10 points for every time that a teammate gets a kill. Or if they're both up, then that gets plus 20, which is a great addition to your score. And I just used the hunter-killer drone in between, excuse me, just to keep to the low kill streak idea so that I can get the 1 or 2 kills that it may offer, or the plus 75 if it takes down a UAV or counter UAV, which it can do. Another great thing that I have on this class is the EMP grenades. Now, I've never really thought anything of them up until I used it during this game. This is the first game that I used them. And if you look, every time I throw it, I get plus 50 to plus 150 for destroying shock charges, destroying claymores, destroying C4s, destroying any enemy equipment. So it gives you experience for that, and plus it also gives plus 50 experience if anyone who is affected by your EMP grenade is killed by an enemy. So it really does offer a great amount of score or experience, whatever you want to call it. The number that flashes up in the middle, I call it score. And it can really help you out to get kill streaks and to level up quickly. And there's one other thing that I had. You'll notice that I also have the Black Hat, which can hack enemy equipment or it can destroy air support. I also have a... I meant to use the class that had the... what is it? The new Stinger on the back. I generally use that so that I can blow up any air support, which can also offer additional score. And this all helps towards your kill streaks, which will help you level up later on. So like I said earlier, the main thing that I want to talk about in this video is my New Year's resolutions. I actually have 3 different types of resolutions this year. I have my personal resolutions. That's for me as a person. I have the resolutions that I have for my channel, for this, obviously, the YouTube channel. And I also have my business resolutions, which is for my detailing business that I run that I talked a little bit about in one of my other videos. Now, for each of these individual resolution categories, I have 2 resolutions and 1 goal. Alright, so to get started, I'm going to talk about my personal resolutions. Now, I have a problem that I'll gain interest in something. Like over the summer, I had this obsession with having pets. I don't know why. I've always been an animal lover, but I bought, while I was at senior week one night when I was drunk, I bought a hermit crab. I don't know why, and it lived through senior week, and I brought it home, and I ended up buying 2 more and putting it in a tank. I know now that was a waste of money. But I also bought 2 leopard geckos, and I have them in a tank. I mean, it's not like I forget about them and I don't feed them, but I start to lose interest and put my interest into other things. So that's why I made one of my objectives for this year is to keep my interest and to stay focused on my projects, whether it be my small watch collection I just started, whether it be continuing to build my computer. I'm building a gaming computer at the moment. And whether it be keeping interest in my car and modifying my car, or just keeping it up and running, because I like working on my car. My next thing that I want to work on this year is working on my condescending tone. Now, obviously, you guys don't see that while I'm on the computer because I try to be helpful and everything, but lately my friends and my girlfriend have told me that I'm starting to have a more condescending tone when I talk to them. That, I mean, not so much that I'm telling people that I'm better than them, but that if I correct someone, that it sounds like that. And that's not how I like to come off, so that's one thing that I want to work on. And my personal goal for the year of 2013 is that I can finish my first year of college with above a 3.5 GPA, which isn't really anything too impressive, but it's something that's good enough that when I transfer out of community college which I've decided I am going to be going to a university. It'll be much easier to do so with a higher GPA. Okay, so now I'm going to be moving on to my goal and my resolutions for my channel. Okay, so first off, I want to be able to upload on a much more consistent basis. The way that I've scheduled my coming semester is that I'll have off every Tuesday, every Thursday, and obviously I'll have off on the weekends. So I think that what I'm going to do is that I'm going to be uploading a video on every Tuesday, every Thursday, and one day over the weekend, whether it's Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. My second resolution is to broaden my horizons. I've always been into different types of games. I like Borderlands 2. I play this. I used to play World of Warcraft a lot. I still kind of do, not really. StarCraft, and I like to play a lot of other games, but more recently it's starting to focus more on Call of Duty. And I want to be, I've spent the money on these games, so obviously I want to be able to play all of these games more and maybe even upload other gameplay. So it really depends on what you guys like to see. If you only like to see Call of Duty, obviously I understand. I'm going to upload only Call of Duty. But sometimes other games are interesting to watch. Okay, and for my goal for this channel this year is to hit 1,000 subscribers. And the reason I picked that number is because when I had my first channel, my Zyre3684 channel, after 12 months exactly, I had 901 subscribers. And I just want to be able to beat that. Okay, so for the business perspective, you might need to understand a little bit about what I've done for the year that I've run the business so far. Okay, so I started off, literally I was cleaning my own car, and I realized, all right, I'm pretty good at this. I always like the way my car looks. It basically looks like a mirror every time that I'm finished with it. And I realized I could do this and make some extra money on the side on the side of the job that I had already had. I first started just by making a Facebook page and keeping it simple. I told a couple of my relatives, and I detailed 2 or 3 of my relatives' cars. And from there, they told their friends. They showed their friends how clean their car was. And then I had friends of family come, obviously. After that, I put a small ad on Craigslist, and that brought in a few different people who wanted their cars detailed. But it also brought in a lot of spam, so I realized that probably wasn't the best way to continue. Since then, basically it's all been from word of mouth, all of my business, and I just want to change that. I want to make everything really successful this year, and in the past I've also never kept. I knew how much it cost on average to do a detail, but I didn't keep track of how many times I've detailed a certain car, what cars I've detailed, the names and addresses of the people that I detailed. Okay, so my first resolution is to keep a full financial record. And by that, I mean that I keep records of exactly how much product I use for every detail and exactly how much that cost me. I also keep track of the size of the car and what the car is so that I know in the future how much it'll cost to detail a car, how much I should charge for that car, and how much of a profit I'll make. My second resolution is that I keep in contact with my existing customer base. And by that, I mean that whether it be by email or by phone, if they're okay with that, obviously I'd be asking first. But that I still keep in contact, and I send them when I'm going to be having promotions, when I'm going to be having any type of deal, anything like that, any sale, holiday sale. And also to keep in contact with them to ask if they'd be interested in having their car detailed again after a set amount of time. Because I've always felt that having repeat business from somebody will just increase how happy they are, I guess is how I want to say it, and it'll keep them coming back to you, and maybe they'll be more willing to tell their friends in the future. And my one goal for my detailing is that by the end of the year, I'll be able to open up a garage. I don't want to be doing the mobile detailing as much as I am now and having the drop-off delivery type of deal. I would like to have a garage where somebody brings their car in, I detail for them, I call them and to tell them that it's ready to be picked up, and that's just the way I'd like to have it run. Alright guys, I'm coming towards the end of the video. I know it's been a long one, so thank you so much if you watched the entire thing. It really means a lot. If you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button. It's either up above the video, or you can click on my name and subscribe. If you like the video, then like it. Thanks for watching, guys. This is Doug. Bye.